Welcome to Bluebonnet Crafters. My name is Gabi, and in this video I would like to show you how to join hexagons that were made on the turtle loom. The goal is that we join the hexagons all in the same direction, which means all the threads go either up like this or over like this, no matter which hexagon we look at. This will impact the stretch of the final fabric that we will create. Let's get started. Let me undo this quickly. When you lay out your design, again, I suggest that you get a piece of felt, which works perfectly to hold on the hexagons while you lay out your design. If you want to achieve that the fabric all goes into the same direction, I highly recommend that you put your hexagons all out in the same order, which means here's the starting thread that goes straight up and the ending thread that goes straight out to the left. Let's add a second hexagon. Starting thread goes straight up, ending thread goes to the left. Let's add another one. Starting thread goes straight up, ending thread goes to the left. And a fourth one, starting thread goes up, ending thread goes to the left. This is my recommended method, which means it's not the only method. If you don't want to deal with those fizzles while you are working or collecting your hexagons, there's nothing wrong with sewing in the threads, as I've shown you in a previous video, and using a separate thread to finally sew your designs together. I am showing you today the method that I personally prefer, because I don't like to sew in ends, so I'd rather keep them a little bit longer and use them to sew the hexagons together. I have chosen this simple 4-hexagon design because it shows all methods that are necessary to understand to join as many hexagons as you wish. Let me show you what you can do with this. Here's a picture from Pinterest, and you can probably see the units of 4 hexagons together. So this one is for practice, but if you make many of them and put them together like this picture shows, here's your first Afghan, and it can grow as small or as big as you feel like it. It's also an excellent stash buster. Anyway, while we're here at ideas, if you need ideas, of course, Pinterest is the place to go to. And if you are interested in where I get my inspiration, check out Texas Gabi, which is my Pinterest name, and look at my pin board named Hexagon Crafts. This is a board where I have over the years collected ideas that I can make with the hexagons that I am and plan on weaving. So check it out and enjoy. Of course, I'm not the only one having hexagon pin boards. Just look around Pinterest. It's full and loaded with ideas. But let's get back to taking a look at how to join hexagons. My recommendation is join rows first, hexagons within rows, and then join rows to each other. All right, let's take a look at this. We take this one out for now, and we take this one out for now. And can we zoom in a little bit, please? Let's take a look at how to join our first two hexagons. If we join hexagons into a row, we will take this section, which comes from, if we have the loom here, these sections come from the sides where we do the second part of the weaving. These sections and sides are generated by that type of weaving. All we need is, of course, a handy dandy needle. I use a blunt needle, and we're going to join those two seams first with the ending thread from our right hexagon. And all we need to do is, if you put them together like this, you see those little hubs that come from where we turn rows while weaving. All you need to do is, I make a corner stitch and then go once through each of those humps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here's our other corner, which will make it 8. So it's about 8 stitches. If you have a few more stitches, no problem. And then I'll just secure the thread here. Pull it through. This will be the left side of our fabric once we're done. Good. Take a look. Let's not lose our needle. Here we go. Put him out. Snip off the thread. Okay. And here we are done. The first two sides are joined. Again, will be the back side of the fabric. Once we turn it over, it will look like this. And it will look even a little bit better once it's steamed or ironed. All right. And you do this for as many hexagons as you want to join in each row, whatever your design will require, and for as many rows as you wish to do that you want to add either at the bottom or at the top. All right. Now the next thing is that we want to join rows together. Let's start by adding a row to the bottom. And you can already see where this is going. This time I'm using the end to go up to the top, and then I will use the top to go up to the bottom. So both threads from my lower hexagon will be taken care of, and the hexagons will be joined. All right. Now, when we join those sides, we have a few more stitches. This comes from the different weaving type. Again, all you need to do is just join opposites and slip stitch both sides together. You will have like about 10 to 12 stitches here. One of the neat things with this joining method is that you always have matching amounts of loops to join. Since the sides, the vertical sides have different amounts of loops on the side. They get matched that way, and here this get matched that way. There we go. One side is matched and one thread is taken care of. Joining now the top, the start thread from the bottom hexagon, and again just stitching down the road, joining matching loops. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Securing the thread, taking care of the thread, snipping it off. Done. 3 hexagons joined. This is the left side. All right. Again, you just do the same thing with the top. For this one, I use the top beginning strand from the center left hexagon. Pretty much the idea is whatever string is at that corner, just use it and go for it. Here we go. Corner gets started, and we go down the side. And just 3 more. Make sure that you always hit the corner stitches nicely so that you don't have any holes building in the corners. There's a slim chance that this can happen because if you just join all the loops that you see, you will be just fine. Okay, so here we go. And securing the thread. Making sure we're not losing our needle. Snipping it off. And there's one more. With this one, I go from the outside in, because that's just where I found a thread that wants to be taken care of. And this will be our last join to finish this module. And again, if you plan on making something like the Afghan that I showed you before, you don't need to take care of whatever other threads you have left until you join the other colors. Here's the very last stitch for today. Securing the thread, snipping it off. Yes, I like snipping. All right, now take a look. We have joined 4 hexagons. This is the left side. Can we zoom out, please? Thank you. We have joined our 4 hexagons, and you can see this is the left side. If we turn it over, and this is not ironed or steamed, take a look. Here's your first module for your Afghan. All right. Again, the principle here, if you want to create a regular fabric where all the lines go up and over, you lay out your hexagons on a piece of felt, starting thread up, ending threads to the left. Start joining the rows first, and after that you join the rows. That's all that there is to it. And here's a little bit bigger project that you probably already have seen in another video. Just want to show you here, if you have multiple rows, lay out your design. Join those hexagons first, row by row, and then join the rows with each other. This way, sewing is actually less painful. It's actually a little bit fun because you see your design grow. And to me, best of all, everything is taken care of with that. No threads afterwards on the left side, on the wrong side. All right, so it looks good on the wrong side and even prettier on the right side. All right, once more, if you follow the directions in this video, what you get is 4 joined hexagons. Make many of them, and you can join them to an Afghan. No waste, just fun. All right. Thank you very much for watching.